like it. She's strange, and I like it. She's strange.
Hello, YouTube. I'm gonna definitely need help with this one because this story blows my mind. I struggle to even, tamper with this story because this is off the chain. This is not my specialty. I believe in the demonic and stuff like that, but this reptilian stuff. I don't believe chasing Bigfoots and reptiles and all kind of rougaroos and chasing them into the misty knoll and all of that. I don't believe that, but this story is. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out there. Hopefully the backlash won't be too severe. But it says Adele caught shape shifting into 8-foot reptilian in New Zealand. Adele apologized to fans for scaring them after shape-shifting into a giant reptilian during a backstage meet and greet, and explained she would not be able to perform live or tour again until she learns to stop shape-shifting. And this is April the 3rd, 2017. I wasn't there, but I came across this, and we know what goes on in Hollywood. We know about the rituals, and we know there are endless levels of satanic hierarchy that you can climb. The more sick things that you want to do, the higher up you go. And we also know about what's going on in the CERN buildings. Now, these CERN buildings are, I think they might have 3 here. They got one in China, Japan, scattered all throughout the world. I don't know the exact number of them. But these things are merging different dimensions, or what we call, in the truth, the spiritual realms. They're merging these realms, and things are being loosed. Entities that you used to not be able to see with the naked eye are now manifesting until the realm, the see and the touching realm, the realm of the 4 senses. And this is what the elite witches and warlocks, this is what they want. They want creatures walking down the street, like these video games they designed and stuff. They want that to be a reality. And they want you to be the slave and the prey of these monsters walking around. This is their dream. Even though the Most High is going to stop it, through his name, through his son Yahushua. But this is what Esau is pushing for. He wants a real live island of Dr. Monroe. And it says Adele shape-shifted into an 8-foot reptilian backstage at Auckland's Mount Smart Stadium after the final concert of her world tour. According to shocked fans and reporter from New Zealand Herald, the 10 superfans invited backstage to meet Adele after her final New Zealand show got more than they bargained for when the singer shape-shifted into a massive, at least 8 or 9 feet tall, powerful built reptilian with greenish gray scales, to quote one of the witnesses. And I'm going to stop right there. I have seen videos, unless they've been altered. I have seen videos of Justin Bieber and certain other people's eyes changing, and it did look weird. I admit something is definitely wrong. And when you give yourself over to Satan that much, you can change. I believe that there's stories, if you look on the YouTube, it's called the Prophecy Club. Go there in your spare time. They've got men that testimony that there is vampirism and lycanism. Now, the study of vampires is obvious. It's a vampire. Drinking bloodletting. Exactly. And a guy said he was so deep into it, even garlic did hurt him. He said garlic hurt him. He said garlic is a blood purifier, according to his words. And then you get into lycanism. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But that's the study of werewolves. And he said the things that you have to do to become a werewolf, he said it's so sick, he said he wouldn't even share it. Now, the topic was already sick to begin with, but he said it was too sick for him to even utter what you had to do. And he goes into about werewolves. He said that stuff you see on Hollywood of them repeatedly showing vampires and werewolves, he said that stuff is real. So is this impossible? Absolutely not. Jim Joint, reporting for the New Zealand Herald, wrote the superfans told him Adele had flickering reptilian eyes with a black stripe down the middle and scaly horns and protrusions all over her body. She looked shocked, like she wasn't prepared for the change. A witness told the Herald. Adele fan Jesse Warren also told the Herald that Adele said the shape-shifting is crippling her and she can't go on until she learns to stop the reptile inside of her from manifesting itself in public. Adele said she won't be able to perform live or tour again until she learns to control the shape-shifting. Man, wow, this is definitely different. I've never really ventured out and did something like this, but I've always had funny feelings about the reptilians. I really believe it's demonic. They can call it the reptilian or whatever they want to call it, the Bigfoot or whatever. All that is apparitions showing themselves. When you get in certain parts of the Bible and the Apocrypha, it tells you, man, about, these creatures that haven't been seen before that will come out. I mean, creatures that are going to breathe fire. See, people don't talk about the Leviathan and the Behemoth. How the Leviathan, shoots fire from his nostrils and his skin is impenetrable. It can't be penetrated, not even with a nuke. The Leviathan would take a nuke and laugh. So, I wouldn't say this can't happen. I'm not going to say it can't. Wow, I'm going to close out with that, y'all, but it's getting real out here, man, and the closer and closer these realms are merging, the more and more these things are going to manifest and get stronger. Y'all, if you don't believe now, you're going to be a believer when it's all said and done. And with that being said, folks, I'm out.